I am Kat, and this is She Said We Said, and
I'm Candi.
how are you guys doing today? So, we are going to do some, like, just talk about, like,
Current events.
current events. We are going to cover multiple things. So, one of the things Candy doesn't know is that I want to cover this. I just noticed this yesterday. So, I wanted to, like, bring this up.
Before, not to cut you off, but we have been drinking.
A lot.
And we have a couple more shots.
I've been drinking.
I just told Kat,
I've been drinking.
if she finishes the rest of this, she's probably going to be spending the night.
So
cheers. Please don't hold anything against us. We're going to cheers this episode. Okay. I'm going to sit with my pearls and sip like a lady. However,
I don't have my pearls, but I do have my Menelo. Y'all know him? Y'all know Scarface. Y'all know him. That's the man right there. One of the men. So we're going to do a whole Scarface episode.
Just don't hold nothing against us. At least me.
Don't know.
I have my pearls.
Oh, she got her pearls on. She might have to clench them. So this is what I want to. One of my topics I want to talk about.
Okay.
Is don't get mad at me. Disclaimer right here. This is nothing against Beyonce. So don't Beehive. Don't come for us. So Beyonce is currently on tour.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Beyonce and Blue Ivy. Blue is killing it. But don't do that face. Blue started from from what I see, Blue is kind of like killing it because everyone wants to see Blue. When Blue's missing, they're like, where's Blue? So she's really, Blue got heels on and everything. However, the thing that kind of got me was yesterday I seen a picture of, because I've been wondering, I don't know, maybe I'm just wondering, I am a Beyonce fan, I'm not Beehive, but
me too. I think she's one of the
greatest
performers.
I've been watching her since the beginning, but they were in Italy, so they had posted these pictures of, because I've been wondering, if you watch it, all the reels, it's like their daughter, their twin daughter, it has been coming in with Jay. And they're walking in, and she's wearing it's so cute because she's wearing the earphones. And when Beyonce does the part when she goes, "Hey, Miss Carter," she goes, "Hey, Miss Carter," she's waving. And I've been wondering, she got a twin brother. Where is the boy at?
Sir Rumi, right?
Sir
Rumi. Oh, okay.
Sir. Rumi is the girl.
Oh, so there's Sir and Rumi.
Yeah.
Okay.
So and if we're saying it wrong, we apologize. However, there was a picture that was posted yesterday of them in Italy. I don't know when the picture was taken exactly, but I had been noticing, because I seen Jay walk in with the daughter, and I'm like, well, where's the son? Because they're twins. And I noticed on the picture that it looks like either Sir Carter maybe has a disability. Or he's artistic. And I was, I mean, that they are very private people.
Right.
So I don't know if that's what it is. But I started like pulling up stuff, and I was looking, I was like, I think so. Because there's pictures of him where you're like, okay, this may be why he's not, because he's the only boy. So I'm like a person who Googling, and I'm looking, and I'm like, oh, wow, because you would think they're 5 years old. Mm-hmm. If Jay-Z is a man, that's his only son, that he's not.
Alleged. Yeah. There's been a bunch of.
I'm not alleged. I just didn't see it. So, but then the picture that when they're in Italy, Beyonce's holding Sir's hand. And you can tell by the way he's walking and his facial expression, either he may be has a disability, or
does he look like he had Down syndrome or something?
No, not Down syndrome, disability. Autistic. He either looks like he's artistic or he has a disability, and he's smaller than his sister.
Okay.
So
I never even noticed.
Yeah, I mean, it's just recently because you don't see him that often,
right?
Because
you don't see him at all, actually.
Because you think Blue Ivy has been since day one.
She's older, and we all used to her.
We've seen her.
Her mom.
Yeah. But then when I guess it started coming up more because it was the daughter is coming, they're twins,
Yeah.
And it's like, well, where's your son? Like, why isn't he at the concerts also? So, I don't know. I mean, so it was just one of the things I was like, ooh. So,
Cat is good. Okay.
yeah, I'm good. But I say that because it seems like more and more throughout the years we've seen artistic children.
Right.
It seems like it's on the rise. Rather it's be. I know, like I have family members that have artistic kids, celebrities. I mean, I believe. I hope this is not one of those issues like with like John Travolta. I'm a big John Travolta fan. His oldest son, who passed away, he hid that for a long time. Like
he hid that his son was artistic for a long time.
Yeah, we stopped seeing him. Like,
you think there's some type of shame in that, or
I think
because think they have the platform to probably bring awareness to it, to
like Tisha Campbell, Holly Berry.
Her son is artistic.
One of her sons, her second son is autistic.
I did not know that.
Holly Berry, Pete.
Oh, Pete. Okay, her son is autistic too.
She
got twins, right?
Holly Pete. What's her name? Holly Robinson Pete. I called her Holly Berry.
She got twins, right?
Yes, her twin son is autistic. What's the lady name from the one who's married to Donnie Wahlberg?
Donald Wahlberg.
Donnie.
I don't know who she is.
The lady from the Masked Singer. She was married. Okay, so she has an autistic son.
Okay.
There's a lot of autistic kids out. You know, I mean, celebrities who have autistic kids, and I guess John Travolta is different because he was in the Scientology world, so maybe that was
I could see that being a secret, considering them Holly weird, right? They definitely are.
But it just seems like it's more common now.
It's so funny that you mention that because I have had personally, my son is not autistic, thank the goodness, right? As a parent, we definitely want hope for the best for our children, right? We want healthy children. My son didn't start talking for a long time. And I had that instance, the same instance with my previous son, my firstborn son, didn't talk for a long time. So we thought he was autistic. We thought he was on the spectrum. And I remember a very good friend of mine was telling me, he said, still waters run deep, right?
Ooh.
Because my son didn't talk for a long time, he was like, it doesn't mean that he's autistic, that you should be concerned or whatever, just wait and see. Because he could just be, accumulating all his knowledge and his information, and still waters run deep. And I remember my aunt telling me that my cousin didn't talk for a long time either. So I don't know if it's something that's in our family that happens, but I was afraid that my son might have been autistic for the first couple of years, because we have these milestones at age 1.5 or at 2 they should be talking and saying these words and doing this and doing this and doing that, but he wasn't. Put him in special schooling, did all this stuff. He's not autistic. He just talked late, right? He just was a late talker or a late, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. There's never no words for it. But as a parent, I just know that our love for our children is just so, it's just like a love that you almost cannot explain. And even if my son was autistic, right, I would probably be blasting him on every forefront if I had the opportunity to, right? And I was thinking about that. Like, even if he had a third eye in the middle of his head, it's like, that's my son, and I'm going to represent and support and just show my love for him. And
I think that's what, when I was watching it, like when I'm watching the videos and I'm like looking at pictures, I see it in him. I don't know what's wrong. Something is going on probably. But I'm like, when you're on that big platform like that, like, that would be the time, like, everyone loves Beyonce. Well,
but not everybody. There's a lot of people who don't think she's talented. Her. There's a lot of people who do not think she can sing, and they do not think she's talented.
I think Beyonce is on that wave where you have a singer who can sing,
like Jennifer Hudson
or a Whitney Houston. You got the voice.
The greatest.
The greatest. A Mariah Carey. You got a singer, and then you have a performer. Beyonce is on that tip for me personally. I love Beyonce, but Beyonce is on that platform with a Janet Jackson.
Okay.
Where you give up you're a performer.
Right.
You perform, you create music, you're a performer. But you're not a Whitney Houston. You're not a Jennifer Hudson.
Okay.
That may be why they were in the same movie. I'm sorry, Dreamgirls, and no shade,
No,
but
they
you
make
got
the
the
comparison.
Oscar went to not the lead actress, but the
Jennifer Hudson.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
because
I can see that.
you got a Fantasia who, when Fantasia sing, girl,
She gives you chills.
Fantasia take them shoes off. Like she like a
That's
Patti
that
LaBelle.
country church girl.
It's that go to church. Even with have y'all seen Fantasia when she?
Are we doing The Color Purple? ShesaidWesaid.
Yes, we got to do that.
Rent out, maybe hopefully we'll be able to rent out the movie theater and do like.
Yes,
a
we got
She
to.
Said. Okay.
Because Fantasia do the whole. I've seen her perform in concert, but she does doing the butt in part of her when did she do the butt? And it's only Tasia can do the butt like that. The girl got a natural body. Shout out to natural bodies because they still exist. But the girl just anytime you throw your shoes off and you just like,
it's going down. It's going down anytime.
Put your shoes back on, girl. But she act like that's like our modern day Patti LaBelle.
Okay. You gonna get Fantasia modern day? I don't know if I would do that.
You seen her perform? Have you seen her?
I've seen her perform on a cruise ship. She was on a cruise ship that I was on.
Girl, I seen her at the Coliseum.
I like Fantasia, so I definitely think she's 100% a dope. She could sing. She could do all the accolades that she is getting, and I feel like she deserves it. Would I match her up with Patti LaBelle?
No, she's like in
a modern day Patti LaBelle.
Yeah, a modern day.
I don't know that I would do that.
Oh, I would.
I don't think I would.
Tasia got it.
I think she's in her own lane.
She got a very strong.
Because her voice is very unique.
Oh yeah.
It's soft, but it's very powerful at the same time, which is kind of hard to do. Like if you take her against Jennifer Hudson, right? Because they all was on.
Remember they were
all on the Miracle Hour together.
I think they tied.
No, Jennifer Hudson lost.
Oh, and
that's what blew her.
But I'm saying they were on the same season,
right? They were all on the same season. Jennifer Hudson lost and she did an amazing rendition of The Lion King or one of the songs from Elton John's Lion King, And I think that's why her career took off because everybody thought she should have won.
But she don't come off sometimes as authentic.
Authentic, okay.
But
I don't follow her too much.
I try to watch her show, but it don't come off like. But
she's probably more commercialized now.
She is, but you know when you know you want to connect with people like her because she lost her whole family. I want to know what that connection. I feel like she had some real shit happen, like real life happened to her.
Well, we all have.
Yeah, no, I know we all have. But I'm saying sometimes when you're in the celebrity status and real life happened, I don't know, she just seems kind of like the Maybelline cover up to me. Versus a Fantasia who I didn't graduate from high school. I couldn't.
But their struggles are different. So if you take somebody who Fantasia didn't lose her whole life, right? Or didn't lose, all her people like Jennifer Hudson.
But it still just feels like
a protection, maybe.
Maybe so.
Maybe it's a bit of a.
Or maybe because I feel like that whole relationship she had too was. But that's just my opinion.
I feel like that relationship
that was New York man.
I think that was probably a relationship where she probably would have never been in had she not been celebrity status.
Or and then
maybe she wasn't.
It happened at the right time.
And I want us to make sure we dig into this because part of She Said We Said is sometimes we're going into random conversations, right? Yes, we're talking about this, and sometimes it's awkward, sometimes it's uncomfortable. So this is kind of like one of those uncomfortable situations, not for me personally, but in the sense where Jennifer Hudson dating her dude, I don't think that the two would have I don't think he would have found her attractive or as his type on an everyday, regular basis.
No, but you know what Jennifer Hudson lost me personally? Y'all know I love Oprah. So Jennifer was on Oprah, and Jennifer came on there and was talking about her weight loss. And Oprah was like, well, how did you lose the weight? And she went around the mulberry bush. My granny used to always say, around the mulberry bush. And I'm like, girl, if you don't just tell me how you lost the weight, get to the point.
How much
we want to know. Was it Weight Watchers or was it Jenny Craig? So, because we want to buy the food if you bought the food. Mm-hmm. But I just felt like she doesn't come off as authentic sometimes.
I would agree with you to that in a certain extent.
I
could probably see that. I don't watch her, but
her talk show is kind of like when I try to watch it,
it's commercialized. It's Hollywood groomed. She's been groomed, and you can tell that she's been groomed because this is one thing that I will say about all artists, and one of the reasons why I like certain artists and why I kind of fall off with certain artists, because when you're striving to get to where you need to get, that realness and who you are is kind of like your most authentic self, right? Yes. It's not until you become big that Hollywood changes you and you become commercialized, or you let all these people dictate how you're supposed to be, how your presence should appear, and all this other stuff, that you change, and it just kind of takes away from who you are at the core. And I think that's one of the reasons why, with Jennifer Hudson, she was hungry in the beginning. Yeah. She was singing. She was on American Idol. She was, we got to see the real Jennifer Hudson, and now she's Weight Watchers. She's Oprah. It's almost like they're trying to make her into the next Oprah, the next big thing. And so you can tell that she has become...
I think Sherry Shepherd would be the next Oprah.
You like Sherry Shepherd?
Sherry is down to earth. I was watching Family Feud, Celebrity. It's a couple of seasons old, so I was watching it the other day, and Steve Harvey's so crazy. He said, name something you do to your husband in bed. She said, cut his dick off. He said, I need you not to, this is what Steve said. I need you not to think about your past relationships. I cracked up. She was like, oh, I wasn't supposed to say that. I just love how she just more like her pureness. Okay. Like her answers are just like, I was watching her the other day, and she was saying that she remembered when she first started on the View, mm-hmm. and she didn't have no money, mm-hmm. and she was like, she went to a party with Whoopi Goldberg. Whoopi Goldberg said, she said she was underdressed, and she was like, Whoopi said, I'm gonna take you shopping. You need to go shopping. She said she was like at the store, and she's like, Whoopi got her at this expensive store, and she like picking all the stuff, and Whoopi like, yeah, you need this and this, and she was like, I was like, oh Lord. I hope my credit card can afford this, because I don't want to be embarrassed in front of Whoopi. She said that when she got to the counter, the lady, she was like, "Oh, praying, I hope my credit card can get this, because I'm gonna return all these clothes after I leave here and come back." The lady said, "Put your credit card away. Whoopi already took care of it."
Those are the kind of friends I need.
She said Whoopi is so like, Whoopi gives and don't even put her name on nothing, and I'm like, wow, So when you meet them kind of people, you're like, wow. So Sherry Shepherd is like very humble.
Hopefully she stays that way. I don't follow Sherry Shepherd too much. I do like that she doesn't fit the normal Hollywood standard of what beauty is supposed to represent.
She doesn't.
Body shaming and body size. She definitely doesn't fit that category. So I like that they allow her a platform that she doesn't fit that criteria. And there's the meme that's always been floating around that just came back around recently about Whoopi Goldberg. And it says, Hollywood, it says Whoopi Goldberg was never ugly, but Hollywood told you that she was. And there's pictures of Whoopi Goldberg in her natural self looking absolutely beautiful. Like she looks like a naturally beautiful black girl. But because we first got introduced to her, most of us, in The Color Purple, where she's playing this ugly role, we just kind of went with that mindset. So again, it just kind of tells you how, again, the psychology of how all these moving parts are working around. Like when people be like, you got to stay woke and do all this other stuff, sometimes it sounds cliche and sometimes it sounds like, a bunch of conspiracy theory and nonsense, but it's amazing how the little subliminal things control the way that we think. And you definitely have to be on guard.
We've talked about this before, and we've never touched on the show. The pressure to be the perfect body. Now, and I say that because the pressure is so deep.
Do you feel pressure with your body type?
No, because see, this is the thing with me. Okay, me and my doctor talked about this. She said, oh my God, you have so much confidence. And I'm like, first of all, I gained weight from Depo. I was on Depo for 10 years. I was, back in the day, I was that girl, So my confidence level, I'm still that girl. However,
there you go.
I'm a little...
Let's toast to that real quick.
Yes.
I'm still that girl. Shouts out to Cash. She's still that girl.
So I say that because mentally, when I look in the mirror, like when I put on the outfit, I be like, what the hell? Why didn't it fit the way? So because I was small. I wasn't like always a fluffy girl or whatever. So in my head, I'm still that girl.
Okay.
So sometimes I put stuff on and be like, this ain't how it's supposed to fit. You know. So my confidence level is different.
You still carry the same confidence.
I still carry the same confidence.
Okay.
Like when I get dressed, I feel damn good. Well, I feel sexy as hell. I'll be like, I can get anybody. You know, I don't. Not meaning that.
Kevin Samuels would tear you down. He would say,
"Yeah,
you're delusional." He would say,
"No," but I feel like I'm comfortable in my skin. Whereas I don't feel like I gotta go. I mean, I got a booty, y'all. This booty is big. I got a big booty. I mean, ain't got a flat stomach no more. But I don't feel like I need to go to the doctor and try to make it smaller because I don't want to die on the table. I'm sorry. I'm not dying for nobody. Why? These niggas go cheat anyway.
Hey, the chick gonna be at your repast.
Yeah, the chick gonna be at your repast. And then she ain't gonna even have a body like mine. Or she gonna be on foo-foo. And I'm be like,
gonna be at your repast. But on that note, let's take a quick commercial break real quick and we're gonna be right back. It's true.
It's true.
It's true.
CC Entertainment and the Marina Lounge brings you 4 Dope Poets and a Comic Part 2, a night of music, comedy, and spoken word. Hosted by Jerry Law and DJ Quelly Quell on the ones and twos. Featuring Tongo Eisen, Martin, Joyce Lee, Natrice Spicer, and Wayne Oliver. With special musical guest, Just Yola performing her hit singles Fired and Get That. This is an event that you don't want to miss Friday, August 18th. Doors open at 8 p.m., show starts at 9 p.m. at the Marina Lounge in sunny Suisun City, California. For advance tickets, check out the website, https://4dopupoetsandacomic2, eventbrite.com.
All right, welcome back. We're going to pick up where we left off. Kat was mentioning before that trying to get all that surgery and that body work done, and then you die on the table.
So my whole thing is this. I don't hate. I'm not a hater. If you want to do it for you, you do it for you. But I was just watching Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, the new season. And Spice to me, she already had a bomb-ass body, but she done got...
Did she get some more work done?
She almost died.
I thought she died from some kind of infection. I didn't know she died from plastic surgery.
No, because the
or almost died.
She said she died on the table. Sick. She got brought back.
I thought it was from like some kind of bacterial infection.
Yeah, it was septic shock. From getting plastic surgery. So she then she's still running around with a big old hole in your stomach and putting on a waist trainer.
Let me tell y'all,
it's not that serious.
Y'all gonna get what I give. Now I cannot sit there and lie and say I probably haven't thought about doing like little stuff.
Thought about it, but I ain't lying.
Some of us always think about it because again, we're kind of being filtered with all these images of what's appropriate and what's acceptable and how we should look like, right? And then for women, one of the things that I noticed years ago is I used to be that girl too, like Kat, maybe I was nice, whatever, but after having children, our body changes, right? And a lot of the way our body changes is genetics. I had somebody tell me that. I've had a couple of personal trainers in the past and all this stuff, but a lot of times the things that you want to accomplish and you think like your body should look like, it'll probably never look like without plastic surgery because it's genetically you're designed to be built a certain type of way, and there's nothing you can do about that. So you either embrace that or you alter it through surgery. Now, do I feel like getting under the table and going under the knife or, a big butt lift? I don't have a huge butt, but I got cheeks, which we've discussed in other podcasts. Pop, right? But I can't. I've been body shamed before, right? On several times, I've been told that I would be perfect if I had like a big butt, right? If my butt was bigger than what it was, that I would be the perfect because I already got the boobs, or maybe I got the face or whatever, depending on what you like. But I've been body shamed before, and it's just like, it's almost like a catch-22 because women, in my personal opinion, we get all this work done in order to be pleasing to men, right? I wouldn't go get my butt done to please Kat. I'm gonna go get my butt done because I want to look good, and I know men like big butts, right? But I'm putting all this pressure on myself.
They cheat with little butts.
They cheat with everything, right?
In between
and I feel
butts.
like you're missing out, right? I feel like you're gonna miss out because
Yeah.
we west
And
side
my
of
thing is-
Mississippi.
I've been
That's my
body shamed. Like I remember one time this guy told me, an ex, they knew me from back in the day, and they was like, "Yeah, you used to be like." So they compared me. I used to have the body of the chick from, remember on New Jack City, the one who got up there and danced in the
Dimples in the
lingerie.
Dimples in the booty.
He was like, that used to be your body. Okay, but it ain't now. But here's my thing, and I'm gonna keep it PG-13.
That's a first.
Y'all so worried about what our bodies look like. What that D looking like? Cause sometimes these bodies, I can have the biggest booty and the biggest titties and the best coochie in the world, but is the D good and can it last?
Disclaimer: I made the.
I'm a 75% girl. I'm a freak. So can you hang with me? I'm just saying.
That's not me.
Stop worrying about what this body look like. Pull out that D. Send them D pics. No,
don't send
not
them.
really.
Well,
Because I don't want to get in trouble.
I'm gonna filter them out and then I'll send them.
But what I'm saying is, if we start being more like that, women, if y'all start being more like, when a man like, you ain't got no big booty, you ain't got no big titties, you ain't got no big D.
Okay.
How about that?
Well,
whiskey will do that to you.
Ooh, well, wait. Because you keep sneaking the shots and I don't know when you're finishing them. Here's my.
Holla at us when you can hang.
Ooh.
Hang low. Wait, because, TLC told it better. I'm a music, we love music. Girls talk. If y'all don't know about that song.
I am not making good decisions right now.
The girls are talking.
Just put that on.
The girls are talking.
I'm not making good decisions.
Stop acting like you Austin when you mini me. Okay? That's all I gotta say. Candi got these drinks going and this is what happened.
All I'm gonna say is that women make a lot of changes for men.
And men need to make changes.
I feel like sometimes we can't.
They got them
because
pumps
on
in
the
the
one
store.
hand you have men, and it's just what
they got a pump in the store.
I heard her right here while I'm talking.
I'm gonna need you to pump up if you want me to pump this booty up.
Wait a minute.
Pump that D.
Please don't pump up your booties, ladies.
Pump
All
the
I'm
D
saying is
up.
that
No, I mean
you need to find your person that likes you for you. Okay, because on the one hand, we hear men all the time saying how they want a natural woman, right? They want a real hair, no eyelashes, real bodies, real all this. Y'all swear y'all want all these real things, but then when you get a woman with real everything, you always find something to nitpick with her. You know what I mean? Either her skin ain't clear enough, her hair ain't long enough, her booty ain't big enough, her titties ain't. She looks like a boy. She don't got titties. So it's like these are the things that make women want to. They might already feel some way about themselves because if you're a woman, and I'm just using this as an example, you're a woman who don't have no titties, right? You already probably feel some kind of way about yourself, right? And then you have men calling you little boys or, all this little stuff out there. It just only adds to and increases to how you probably already feel. So boom, now you on the table getting some surgery.
So before you go to the table, have him go show you what he dealing with the D.
I can't.
I'm just saying, stop running around sitting tables, paying that money, and going to Miami City.
And I am not taking responsibility. As an adult, you're supposed to take responsibility. I did make the drinks, but I am not responsible for what comes out of
I'm
her
just
mouth.
saying, I'm giving y'all the best advice right now.
Because sometimes fun size is actually fun size. Sometimes fun size is actually fun size.
No, fun size is fun, but pinky size is not fun size.
You had a pinky? Size?
I've had one in the past.
So what did you do? I want to know. I'm curious. What did you do?
You got to.
Did you still?
You
go
can't
through
ride it. That's all I got to say. You cannot ride a pinky. You got to go from the back, and then you got to remember it's there.
Wait a minute.
All I'm saying is.
Wait. I need a time. Is there a? Can we go to a commercial break? The cameraman. The cameraman go. The cameraman went out the door. Wait a minute. We can't even go to a break. Cat.
girls talk about the booty we talk. You
So
gotta
first
try
of
to bend
all-
over and swears in. Mushrooms exist in the world, and they shouldn't go in. Keep your little pinky to yourself and stop playing. Y'all need to, before you go paying all that money, get a big booty. He might not be able to hit it like that. I'm just saying. I don't have that problem now, but I'm saying I've had a pinky or two in the past.
I am going
And one
to
another
sit
thing, since we're
this
gonna talk
one
about this, y'all know
out.
me.
I'm gonna
keep it real.
Out.
If you like to, put it in your mouth and take care of him, if it does not touch the back of your throat, spit that shit out. Don't let him ever.
Wait, am I using the wrong one? I'm supposed to be using this one.
That don't even go to the back
This
of
one
your
actually
throat.
longer than the thumb. So which one
Now,
should they?
you need
the
way more than
pinky-
these fingers.
Is it the pinky?
It gotta hit the back of your throat. That thingy thing, that swing.
So which is it?
You need to gag. If you're not gagging, you don't need to suck it. If you putting D and balls in your mouth, that's a problem and not feeling it.
Back to current events.
Back to
'cause
current
that's
events.
actually how
That's
this
where we started.
podcast started out, was on current events.
So what else would you like to talk about that's current? Oh, you want to talk about something else? Think of something that's not sexual. Shout out to all the people who went to Zen Spa. You might need to go get checked because two people died. I'm just telling you.
I'm not laughing at that.
2 people passed away because they had a unauthorized. I'm a news person, y'all. Just so y'all know. I watched it on Channel 2 News this morning. I want to let y'all know.
Oh my God.
Zen Spa in
Life together
Richmond
right now.
on San Pablo. If you visit that spa recently, they looking for y'all because 2 people passed away and they have an unauthorized hot tub in the back, and you might need to go get checked for an infection. Did I just say that?
You did.
Yeah,
And
but I'm
glad
serious.
You did.
So
It's
this.
public service announcement.
I put it on my Facebook
We
too.
got a few more minutes left. I'm just going to throw in what I wanted to talk about, which we'll probably have to put to another time. There was 2 things. One of them was, I just wanted to get your opinion. There's a woman who...
You want my opinion? Or their opinion?
Well,
my opinion is
I'm
bad
scared
today.
to say I want your opinion,
Okay.
but you're the only opinion. So what she did was she bought a baby shower gift for a very close friend. She spent a lot of money on this gift.
Come on.
And
Look, I said, what
unfortunately, the woman had a miscarriage. So no shade or nothing. Personally, I've been there before, right? And this is not one of those moments where I want to make light of the situation.
Oh, wow.
But we are talking about awkward things and weird situations that happen. So pretty much the woman had a miscarriage, and the lady wanted her gift back because they can't use it, and she spent a lot of money on it. So it blew up this whole thing about whether she was entitled to get her money back, because here the woman, she bought something specifically for a baby, and natural life happens, right? It's a natural part of that happens with the woman.
Let them have that gift.
But they can't do nothing with the gift. And she was
what
just
if
like,
they have another baby?
who knows when they're gonna have another baby? She ain't gonna be able to take it back later. They may not never have another baby, but she felt like she should be able to get the gift back to get her money back, because it was a really expensive gift. That was the thing. She spent like a couple $100 on the gift.
What did she buy them?
I forget exactly what it was, but it was a couple $100 on the gift. They had a miscarriage, which was very unfortunate. You think it's insensitive?
Hell yeah. Stop worrying about your gift and go check on your friend.
I want to say she probably did check on the friend, but the gift remains the same, that she can't use it.
What can she use?
She can't use the gift that she bought, that she spent all these hundreds of dollars on. She can't use it because the baby is... She had a miscarriage.
I would let the friend give it back to me when she wanted to. I would not.
But then you can't do nothing with it
money?
because you only have a certain amount of time to get your money back or get a credit.
They might have another baby.
They might or might not have another baby now or years from now. She may. Who knows how long it's gonna take her to recover?
What was it?
I don't know if it was like a crib or like a buggy.
Crib's gonna be there forever.
Whatever. But
buggy.
she spent a lot of money. It was a very, very expensive.
So
gift.
if that was you want me to call you and be like, Candi, by the way, give me my gift back if I need to hurry to get back.
I think that's one of those hard and awkward situations. I feel like I didn't really know how I felt about it, which is why I brought it up, because it's one of those things
I would let it go.
I have been through that situation. I have definitely experienced a miscarriage before. And
I've experienced one too.
so I can relate to the feeling and how, you know, you go through things, but I've actually experienced things far worse than that, right? So
but I wouldn't want to give
my
back.
attitude is different.
If I bought it,
if somebody, I think it depends. If I know my friends are not rich, I know my friends don't have enough money. Let me take that back. Not that they have enough money. Yeah, but you bought it for me. It's just like buying the engagement ring and then the marriage don't happen. And normally you give the engagement ring back. It's a sad situation. It's, you know, a lot of feeling and emotions involved, but you get a ring back. If my friend bought me a really, really expensive gift for my child,
don't ask me.
Something happened and they were there for me initially and all that, you know, and then later on it's just like, hey, I could take the gift back.
Don't buy a gift for me that you can't afford to lose.
There's a point.
I mean,
I think for me personally,
it's insensitive to come to a mother who's lost that's the last thing on my mind is a friend to come to me and be like, by the way, girl, I need to take that back to Target.
But then when did she do it though? She didn't do it like right away. It was just like, okay.
Like, by the way, since you ain't gonna lose, I may want another baby. Let me keep my gift. Shit,
what you gonna do with all the gifts though? Like that's one of the things
that's
that
like
I don't
if
know.
your
What
wedding,
do you do with all the gifts?
So do you give that's okay. That's like saying you have a wedding, you get gifts, and then the next day you get y'all wedding fall apart. I gotta return all my damn gifts? Hell no, I'm using this china. Or spoons.
For what? What you gonna use it for? I think it just depends on the person. Some people don't want no reminders or no memories of that, and they will be okay. I think in this instance, it depends on the person.
You got to be sensitive to it.
I think you have to approach it delicately because I do think it's a delicate topic and a sensitive subject. I do agree with that. To ask for a gift back after I have lost my child and you want the gift back that you gave me, I do think that it's a timing and how you present it and stuff will be everything. But like I said, I think
why
it
you
just
even
depends.
Thinking about that?
If it was rich people probably don't care, right? Because they have money, they're not really tripping. But when you deal with people who don't have a lot of money and they spent this money on this gift because they really loved you and care about you and they felt like you were worth spending the money, and then I go through this and they're there for me, but then it's like, hey, I think I would be a little bit. I think I would be a little.
My advice would be. Don't spend money on people you can't afford to lose. That's like borrowing money. I don't loan nothing out that I know I can't. I'm a need back.
Okay. Because
sometimes people don't pay you back.
That's fair.
So don't go out buying a $500 crib if you know damn well you can only afford the stroller. Buy the stroller.
Well, she bought it with a purpose to be used, and now it's not being used.
It's gonna be used. She
you
might
don't
have
know
a baby.
That. They may not have a baby.
Well, she don't know.
Maybe she can't have kids no more. So now
we done went through all that.
I don't know. I'm just saying there's plenty of scenarios that go through it. But I know how you feel about it.
Don't be friends.
Don't spend no money that you can't afford.
If you can't afford, if you gotta
buy a gift, that's your gift. I'm a regifter. Are you a regifter?
I have.
You have. So I am somebody who. I don't believe.
I think that's mean though. Sometimes
I don't see.
I
don't agree.
I mean, I don't like your gift, so I can't.
So I feel like
that's because if I find out somebody, I'll be like,
I don't like your gift. So I don't like your gift, and I feel like first of all, the thought that counts, that little cliche that the thought that counts. Is bullshit to me. Let's just be 100% because if the thought that counts, because some people be like, they'll just go get you something random and say, oh, it's the thought. At least I thought about you, but they'll go get you a $2 pair of socks. It's really not the thought that counts because you're really not thinking of me and what I would like. You're just thinking of something to make yourself look good in the moment. So I don't accept that. I don't condone that. So I would rather you keep it. Like if you're not going to really put what I like into your thought process when you go and get the gift, don't even waste your time on it and just keep it. Because I don't need it.
Somebody gave you a pair of something that you don't like. Something
I'm going to re-gift it and give it back. Because if it's the thought that counts.
Who you giving it to?
Probably a coworker at work. I'll probably do it as a raffle. I'll do it as a raffle or something like that, but I'm not keeping it. I mean, I can give it back to you if that's what
I'm
you want to do.
coming to you. So
Listen,
just so y'all know,
listen.
when I give Candy stuff, I'm coming to I'm going to check
You need to
gift.
know me. Know me before you give anything to me. When I give gifts, right? When I give gifts to my friends or my family people, if I'm going to give you something, I'm going to make sure that I do my research on you because I care about you. I'm not just going to go to the store and just grab something just to say and put your name on it just to say, Kat, I got you a gift. I'm not going to do that. I'm like, man, Kat needs this. Or Kat, I remember Kat mentioning this. Or so I put a lot of thought and detail into my gift, so I expect the same in return. So like if you just gonna give me something, you just wasting your money.
I'm a very personable. Like I listen to people. Right. I know what they like. Like people know I love Kobe. So when in the Lakers, in the 49ers. So when people usually like me too. My coworker.
Well, Kat is gonna take over for this next couple of sessions. I'll be right back.
So let me tell y'all, and this is what happened. Like, so my coworkers, my friends, they know I love Kobe. Y'all, I love Kobe so much. Right here, this is a Kobe Bryant quote. This is a Mamba mentality. So I love Kobe. Been loving Kobe since day one. Remember y'all, I knew Kobe when he went to prom with Brandy. So I'm a Laker fan, Kobe fan. Anybody who love me know that you could do anything Lakers, I'm down. I have these decals in my window. I have this big picture window at work in my office. And I have Kobe decals I have a Mamba mentality basketball on my shelf. So this is so funny. If the building burned down, I'd be like, we got to evacuate. I got to take all my Kobe stuff. I got pictures of Kobe. When you come into I have a huge office. So when you come to my office, it's like Mamba mentality. It's quotes from Kobe because Kobe has the best quotes ever. Like, that was like one of the people in the world that you could always know that if you feel low, you got to challenge yourself. That man was like, challenge. You can just always be creative and keep moving. So if you looking for me some gifts, y'all know I'm a Kobe fan. Y'all know I'm a Laker fan. Y'all know I'm a 49er diehard. Y'all come with some damn... I'm sorry. I like the Warriors because they're a Bay team. Y'all come with some... Give me a Steph Curry jersey. I'm like...
You're not feeling that?
Did y'all know who I love? Do y'all know who I love? Do y'all know what I do? So
you understand my point. I'm gonna re-gift you.
So I wouldn't re-gift. I would give that to a Warrior fan.
Give me a gift card. If you don't know, give me a gift card.
A gift card? I think money and gift cards are so impersonable.
I don't think so. I'm all for it. If you don't know how to shop for a person, but you want, just make sure the gift card. Don't give me no $20, $10 gift card. Like, give me $50.
She can't go to Starbucks. Oh, she even go $25.
I'm not a big Starbucks fan. Peeps. I do like Jamba Juice, so that may work. But I'm not. I
think that's a cop out for not knowing someone. If you really don't want to,
sometimes people are just hard to shop for. Some people are just hard.
She's hard to shop for. She want a $50 card.
Listen, I don't expect anything from you that I wouldn't give to you. So
if y'all give her $25, y'all here. If I give her $25, she gonna look at me. It's gonna probably be re-gifted to her coworker.
No, I would keep the $25.
And then she'll talk about me and be like, you know that damn
but
cat.
I will.
She said she might do a raffle.
I will keep the $25 gift card and do something with it. I'm not.
You know what we should do now? Gas. Give somebody gas.
Can't go wrong with gas.
Because
having said that. I see you got your other shot in your hand. We are going to wrap up this session, though, of She Said, We Said. I thank you guys for tuning in. I had a bunch of more topics, but as you can see, conversations are unscripted. You never know where they're going to go. And this one went all over the place. Compliments of yours truly, Mrs. Katz, Creamy Cat, whatever you want to call her in the moment. Okay. Please hit the
I can't even do it. Hold on, y'all. Let me see if I take a shot and do it. Hold on.
Please don't.
My mouth was a little dry. Hold on. Hold on. Shot. That's a sip. Hold up.
I got my stomach turned. Just.
All right, y'all.
See you next time.
See y'all next time.